Hi, I'm Jeff Berglund, a sum writer at The Exponent. For those who couldn't find 4 hours on Tuesday to sit through the entire Board of Trustees meeting, here's a quick recap of what happened.
The decadal funding plan is a strategy to grow and diversify revenue streams. It will leverage our distinctive and noteworthy educational research and engagement characteristics. The decadal funding plan is not a strategic plan. We already have one. Rather, it's the means to make strategic plan goals achievable. As far as we, or the trustees, know, this approach is unique in higher education. It's something, however, that companies do all the time. The first report will be presented in August to the Board of Trustees, as you heard from Chairman Croft, and in September to the university community, starting with the University Senate. And we'll spend the next year fleshing out the details.
So thank you. I would ask one favor though, and that is I would ask for your advice, your counsel, your guidance, and any good idea you have. And I look forward to sharing our successes going forward and again to working with you. So thank you so very much. It's an honor.
Great. This is why it gets exciting, because since the end of the campaign, fiscal year 8, we have raised more than $858 million. And when you consider the factors, that is a tremendous accomplishment.
In the business world, it would be bookings. So it doesn't have anything to do with payment. It's basically the amount of commitment that we got in this last year in terms of pledges in all categories except for revocable. It's basically pledges.
Just pledges?
Yeah. Irrevocable pledges.
Great question. I'd be happy to answer that towards the end of today.
Sure, and that's fine. I don't want to put you on the spot.
Somebody draws up a new Escalade, we're probably going to know it. Probably want to understand how that happened, but I don't. I think we're in a period, Gary, in all seriousness, where I have concerns about the pressure to win, the enormous emphasis. And you just find that balance. I mean, we all want to win championships. That's great. But at the end of the day, 5 years from now will be the pursuit of those championships. The trophies will tarnish.
I'm very serious about us helping to be a conduit of information and of assistance both through ideas and logistic implementation of the many, many issues that stand in front of us this year. I'm very serious about that. During the fall semester, we will have set in action on the following. The Purdue Cares, or the Medical Amnesty Program, the Student Admissions Policy, the Faculty Grievance Policy, and a revised policy on research faculty, among many others. But that's not all the highlights. The Senate is an equal opportunity partnership maker, and we will also be discussing the proposal specifically for the Board of Trustees. The appropriate means, we're discussing a plan to request the board to formalize a methodology to add a faculty representative to its membership. The forthcoming proposal will detail the justifications for this request, and I won't go into the logistics that will be necessary to accomplish this.
Okay, so my first meeting just concluded, and I think it went really well. I learned a lot, and I'm just kind of trying to get into it as much as I can and kind of get settled and learn how to ask questions and make comments. And I guess the parts I like the best, and maybe it's just because it was my first meeting, is getting to know all the members of the Board of Trustees. I mean, they're some of the most amazing people, the most successful people to ever graduate from Purdue, and I get one-on-one time with all of them, so it's kind of nice. So I'm excited.
For more on what you just watched, make sure you tune in on Friday for Editor-in-Chief Alicia Yadov's and my analysis of what happened at the Board of Trustees meeting and the rest of the news of the week at Talk of Purdue.